we often unintentionally grant power to external circumstances or negative beliefs. Our inner dialogue revolves around negative self-perceptions, such as being poor, sick, worthless, or powerless. While these may be temporary states or experiences, avoiding fixation on them is vital for our overall well-being and ability to thrive in life. Have you ever found yourself caught in a loop of negativity, where negative thoughts such as worry, jealousy, or anger arise within you? And when you become aware of them, instead of feeling liberated, you start to feel even worse. It's as if this consciousness inadvertently draws you deeper into the cycle of negativity. It's like being trapped in a feedback loop, where negative thoughts feed back upon themselves, breeding more negativity. The more conscious you become of this cycle, the stronger the grip of negativity seems to tighten, amplifying its influence over you. In this state of self-perception, it is easy to forget the immense power you possess. However, you are the source of your life's experiences. Everything you experience in life is a reflection of your own being. The way you interact with the world and the people around you is a direct result of the state of being that you choose to express. Your chosen state of being becomes a magnet, drawing in corresponding energies and experiences into your reality. While you may believe you relate to others, you are truly only relating to yourself in their presence. Who you are giving to, receiving from, and experiencing in the presence of others is ultimately a reflection of who you are. Freedom, in its essence, is not an external pursuit, but an intrinsic quality that dwells deep within each of us. Yet, it is the incessant procession of thoughts and the mind's tendency to veil this inherent freedom that hinders its realization. To truly embrace freedom, you must stop getting entangled in your thoughts. Allow them to pass like clouds in the sky, recognizing their transient nature. Let go of judgment and avoid feeling bad about undesirable positions or situations. Holding on to such negativity only prolongs your sense of entrapment. Release the clutches of pretension that shroud your authentic self. These pretenses, built upon past wounds and fueled by self-compassion, act as barriers to true liberation. Let go of these burdensome attachments, free yourself from the ceaseless chatter of the mind, and pave the way for a more profound understanding of oneself and the world. In moments of discontent or dissatisfaction with your circumstances, strive not to succumb to the gripping hold of negative emotions. Resisting the urge to dwell in such despair will only perpetuate the cycle of entrapment, prolonging your confinement within an illusory realm of limitations. By becoming a detached observer, you can resist the allure of active interference and simply observe the thoughts that arise. Reacting impulsively to these mental phenomena will only serve to strengthen their grip, further ensnaring you in a self-created dream of illusion. Problems, often perceived as defining aspects of your identity, should not hold the power to consume and define you. They are merely external circumstances, and you are not inherently bound by them. Resist the urge to react, and instead recognize your divine nature. Let your problems not affect you, understanding that you are not your problems. Neither are you your thoughts or your mind. These are merely tools at your disposal, through which you can transcend their limiting influence and uncover a newfound sense of agency. Let go of everything that binds you, including the need for control. For it is through surrender that the seeds of true freedom take root. Freedom is your true essence. It always has been. However, allowing thoughts and the mind to hide and obscure that freedom is a trap you must transcend. Do not identify with the transient nature of thoughts and the mind. Your true self lies beyond these ephemeral constructs, untouched by their fleeting presence. Keeping your thoughts under control and refusing to allow them to dominate your psyche leads to a state of tranquil observation. In this state, you become the silent witness, observing thoughts and emotions without feeding them with energy. Over time, you will witness their diminishing strength until they dissolve. When you do not have control over your mind, it directs you, sometimes leading you astray. It's like traveling in a cart with the horses running wild, without any direction or purpose. What you must do is stop being just a passenger at the mercy of the horses, and firmly grasp the reins to steer the cart towards your destiny. The mind is a very powerful tool, but you must learn to tame it. Connect your mind to your heart, and you will experience serenity at the deepest level. As you progress along this path, you will experience a growing sense of calmness and patience. You will observe your thoughts and emotions, such as anger, sadness, jealousy, and envy. Whereas before you may have reacted and allowed yourself to be carried away by them, now you will observe them with serenity, much like seeing a passing train that does not take you to your destination. Let them pass by as you maintain your stillness. Throughout the day, you generate approximately 60,000 thoughts, with 95% arising automatically. Many of these thoughts are repetitive and predominantly negative. By refusing to be carried away by these unconscious and repetitive thoughts, you release a significant amount of energy that can be utilized for your benefit. You will feel more at ease, energized, and positive. Gradually, you will become more reflective, observing without judgment. With each passing day, you will react less to external impulses, responding calmly and wisely. You will cease comparing and competing with others, focusing solely on your own self-development and growth. Attentive to yourself, you will observe the mental confusion that arises. Through non-judgmental observation and detachment, this mental confusion will gradually subside. The flow of automatic and invasive thoughts will lose energy and strength when you stop paying attention to them and feeding into them. As you shed what is not useful, the power of your mind will remain under your control. This process may be gradual at first, but patience and self-attentiveness are the keys to achieving true freedom. Over time, you will notice that the things that used to bother you lose their power to affect you. Even conflicts with others will begin to diminish because you have learned to disengage yourself. No longer seeking compensation or victory, you will no longer feel the need to find the right response. When something appears, whether good or bad, you will simply accept it with a smile. You have detached yourself from your body and mind, realizing that what is happening to the self and ego, not to your true nature. You will begin to understand that you are not your body or mind. You exist as absolute reality, pure consciousness. Nothing can disturb or hurt you. As you progress, you will experience and merge with consciousness, perceiving reality in a new way. You will remain focused, free, and unaffected. Nothing will disturb or hurt you because you are not your mind. While the world continues to advance and people go about their lives, you will see everything differently. You will no longer see the world as you used to. You could perceive it as different energetic flows. Imagine yourself standing by the side of a river of positive energy on one side and a river of negative energy on the other side. Each of these rivers is nourished by streams of positive or negative energy. When you enter one of these energetic rivers, you begin to flow with it, and various events and energetic influences start manifesting in your life. Fortunately, you are not condemned to be permanently caught in one of these rivers. You always have the ability to approach the riverbank and escape from the negative current when you become conscious of its pull. As you become the conscious observer, a fundamental skill that you must develop to facilitate profound changes within yourself, you will gain insight into your emotions, impulses, bodily sensations, and subtle behaviors. By maintaining a state of consciousness as the observer without judgment, you will avoid becoming entangled in thoughts and emotions that may ensnare you. This power of conscious observation will enable you to detect and reverse automatic reactions that keep you trapped. Many of your behaviors, emotions, and impulses operate automatically, capturing your attention to the extent that you cannot detect the sensations or thoughts that triggered them. Once you are caught up in a response or reaction, it becomes challenging to identify and reverse it. Hence, the importance of cultivating the state of the observer without judgment to avoid being dragged and trapped by your thoughts and emotions. The true power that lies within you is the ability to observe yourself, to witness your thoughts, emotions, and impulses with clarity and detachment. Through this practice, you will gradually release the burdensome weight of your mind. Here and now, you have the key to peace and freedom, patiently waiting to be unlocked. Within this journey, you must connect your mind to your heart to experience true serenity. Love becomes the substrate of existence, absolute consciousness, pure intelligence, and divine power. When you develop a loving conscience and become the conscious observer, there are no problems that you cannot overcome. Love embraces all that is, recognizing that everything is interconnected and part of the same divine being. As you become the conscious observer and align yourself with love, you will find that there are no problems. Love takes care of everything. It is synonymous with absolute consciousness, pure intelligence, and the power of the divine. Through love, you will merge with the universal flow, finding peace and freedom. Ultimately, you will become the lighthouse in the dark night, radiating love, attracting others automatically, and creating an environment of joy and serenity. With love as your compass and conscious observation as your guide, you will navigate through life with grace and wisdom. The burdens of the mind will dissipate, and you will find yourself immersed in a boundless state of peace and freedom, a state that has always been within you, awaiting your conscious awakening. Have you found peace? It has always been within you. In fact, you have not found anything. You have simply become yourself.